want to buy a couch?
I do not want to buy a couch. This couch looks like it's seen better days.
You slept on this couch last week.
It was an extremely comfy couch.
What the fuck? Last time I offered you my couch at my house. So welcome to the What Are My Options podcast. We are Tre, and he is
Kyle.
Woo! We're Kyle this week.
Oh, Teal.
No,
sorry,
you can be
I
whatever you want.
I just doxed myself. Shit.
Tre and Kyle Teal. So I'm gonna go right off the dome here because I've got pages of notes. I won't even get through all of them. I'll have to save some for next week. But we talked about it a little bit last week. I went to a Chappell Roan concert over the weekend.
She sings that one song.
She sings several of the one songs. You've got Pink Pony Club. You've got Casual, After Midnight, Good Luck Babe, My Kink is Karma, my personal favorite. Anyway, 35,000 people put on their pink cowgirl outfits and flocked to Kansas City. One of the cowgirls was me and my wife. So here's before the concert. I just sent you a photo. You look at adorable. We're in a sea of pink. We're rocking our own pink. I've got my Hello Kitty shirt on.
I like the pink.
Yeah, it's adorable. And this is me 9 hours later because it was a very lengthy concert in a Kansas City field. So this is after.
Oh, you look moist.
Dude, moist is certainly an option. I look like the father of the guy in the previous photo. I'm just
one concert aged you 10 years.
Yeah, it was a really good concert. It was set up like a festival because it was a pop-up show. It was at the World War I Memorial in Kansas City. I'm sure they were like, "Now this is what we fought for, brother." But she had a drag show to open the show for about an hour. There was a really cool drag show. And then there was like 30 minutes of chill, and then Baby Tate came out. And she has a very famous TikTok song, and I already knew that song. So I was excited because nobody's ever excited for the openers. No matter what concert I go to, I go hard for the openers. And so Baby Tate, and she's like, "Fantasize about me in the shower, think about the pussy power, I'm sweet, then I'm sour." Have you heard that song?
That was the first I've heard of it, and it sounded nice.
Okay, So we heard that she was going to be out there, and I was like, hell yeah. And you know, I like supporting all the artists whenever I go. I'm going to send you this is a very visual portion to start the pod. I apologize to audio listeners, but this is important. Teal will describe this. This was the opener, Baby Tate. And I lost my voice at this part of the concert, and I wasn't expecting it. So just...
She pregnant?
She is 8 months pregnant.
Holy moly! All right, let me take a look at this. All right, so is this from the concert you went to?
Yeah.
Okay, good lord. Okay, yeah. She looks like she about to pop. She got on a little mini skirt and a little mini top. Nothing covering the belly. The belly is out, but she is throwing it down. Holy shit! Okay, she's shaking. She's shaking, she jiggling in all the places. She looking good. She got a hat. It's a big poofy hat.
I was just thinking, if Trump was pissed about Tylenol, wait till he hears what's happening out in Kansas City.
I'm just imagining you in the crowd losing it, which is nice.
Oh yeah, the moment she came out and the crowd, like, all of us gasped. Because there, like I said, like 35,000 people are like, all right, Baby Tate, we're here for Chappell Roan. And then she comes out like any moment she's gonna pop pregnant, and she's like twerking, busting down raps, like song after song after song, singing ballads. It was a very go women weekend. And so I
would go to all of her concerts just to like see the moment that she like gives birth on stage.
The progression of her having a baby. Where's the photo? Oh, so before Baby Tate came out, I was really hungry from the drag show. I was like, boy, I'm starving. So I went and found food, but it's such a deep crowd. There's no trash cans near you, and I don't want to litter. So I just scarfed down a bunch of fries, and then when I found my group, This is me going hard to baby Tate, who is 8 months pregnant.
Uh, all right. So yeah, you're eating what appears to be the burger. Your mouth is open, like, oh. There's a woman side eyeing you for not enjoying the music and just downing this burger.
And
So,
we're up there. There's so many people packed around us, and I'm the only one just enjoying a cheeseburger. And Taylor, who's been mentioned on the pod before, he's the one that goes through the slit of the underwear. He's next to me, and I just think everyone deserves somebody that looks at him the way Taylor looks at my cheeseburger. If you just look at his eyes, they're just glazed over.
the idea of eating at a concert is funny to me. Like, I get you sit down to eat dinner, you're like, I need to find a YouTube video, I need something to watch. But the idea of paying for a concert and just like watching this performer on stage giving it all while feeding burgers into your mouth.
I think I cracked the code. This is good tech. I think other people need to bring a handy burger because there was no mess, no trash. I was just able to bop around and eat this burger. The other issue is, Chappell's really for the girlies and the gays, but me and some other men could appreciate it too. So I was standing by Taylor the entire night, and we kept joking about how we looked like feds because we look like we don't quite fit the bill there. And this like hippie dude taps us on the shoulders. He goes, "Hey guys, I'm about to spark up a blunt. I just gotta double check. Are you cops? Are you military?" And we were like, "This sucks." And we were like, "No, we're not cops. You can
Just
smoke
be like,
weed
yes,
next
we
to."
are. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I was like, we should have brought the fuzzy handcuffs for him. It would have been much better there.
Oh God.
But
Is
yeah,
that real? If you ask an undercover agent if they're undercover, they have to tell you.
no, that'd be an insane system because then every mafia would have a rule where they're like, you walk into a room, you go, "Any cops?" And then
Cops are like, shit.
yeah. You just go into like a crowded movie theater or an airplane, you go, "Any air marshals?" Be a bad
You
system.
tell him you're not a cop, and he lights up, and you're like, hands behind your back, sir.
Yeah. He trusts me, and then it falls apart. But yeah, baby Tate with baby, thought that was cool. People thought we were feds. I got this cool Midwest princess camo hat to go with my nice fishing shirt.
After she gives birth, will she just be Tate?
I well, she was baby Tate before the baby. I think she'll be baby Tate plus baby. She might be baby Tate
baby.
and the baby. The baby's like spinning discs. They're DJing back there.
Baby Tate?
Yeah. Baby Tate. That would actually go hard. That's like how there's young gravy and then there's baby gravy, which I don't like the name baby gravy because I think that's just a metaphor for jizz. It's a little too close. I kind of want to go to a Young Gravy concert. Have you been to any concerts?
I was at a Blue Man Group concert once. I went to a concert for a guy where he painted. Like, he was up on stage and he painted, but it was cool because like he would paint part of it upside down and then he would turn it sideways, he would paint, and then he'd spin that shit and like go bam boom bam, and then he would stop it and then the painting would be complete and you'd be like, oh. So that was pretty hype. We were all losing our shit in the audience for that one.
Was this like a free show your friends were going to, or was it like why were you at this concert?
I've been to a lot of free concerts.
Okay.
My job does free concerts in the bar every Saturday. I've met my mom when she worked at like a place that had a bunch of concerts. She was like the green room person. So she was the one where they're like, before the concert, I need the gummy bears, but pick out all the green ones specifically. Or they make like the weird demands that they need in the green room, or they just can't perform.
Right. I've read
There's specific drinks they need.
Yeah, it's their writers. I've read that they do specific writers so they know if the club actually cares. Like they'll have a bunch of reasonable requests and then they'll be like four nickels. And if they don't see the four nickels, they're like, "Oh, they didn't even read the writer. They're not even attempting." Some of them I'm sure are absolutely divas though. What would be on your rider? You're gonna go like you've got to fly to Seoul, South Korea. You're opening for K-pop Demon Hunters, and you've flown on the red eye. You're exhausted, but you've got an hour before the show to chill in the green room. What are your requirements?
What are my requirements? I'd say soup. 6 different types of soup.
Okay.
Because I want to see if they just make me like 6 bowls of chicken noodle or if they go all out with the soups. I would ask for a woman.
Oh.
Nothing weird, but there needs to be a woman in the corner of the room that just stands there, watches me while I eat the soup.
Nothing weird.
Nothing weird. She just watches me eat the soup. And then she can leave. When I'm done with the soup, she can leave.
Not a minute before, not a minute later. As soon as you're done with the soup, she actually has to leave. It's not that she can. Get out!
I don't want her in there
Get
anymore.
the fuck out of here now! You don't want to see what 6 soups does to me.
Take the bowls with you and go.
Wait, they're in 6 different bowls? You're not just having one big bowl of 6 soups?
No, don't mix them. Just give me 6 different bowls.
This is like when you told me when you're sick, how you just mix a bunch of soups together. I thought that's what you were going for here.
Oh, yeah, no, that's...
You're
that
just
does
having
go hard,
6, a row of 6. So you've got 6 soups in a woman. Is that it?
I feel like if I demand anything else, they're gonna cancel my show.
Yeah. They're like, all right. You've already drawn the line here. God, I feel like I would just... I just would want an empty room, probably. Just bare white walls, so it's not a green room. A very hardwood floor with a thick, shaggy rug on it. So I'm asking for them to change the construction of the building.
They're gonna build a whole new room for you?
Yeah, that's really what I need. And then there's a water cooler in the corner and a bag of cough drops on top of it. And that's it.
Okay.
That's all I want. Is that I feel like that's simpler than yours. You're requiring a human
Simpler, you
being.
want them to do goddamn renovations on the building.
Yeah, but they gotta pay somebody's salary to sit and watch the soup man. I just, maybe they already have a room like that. See, I'm only playing clubs that have that room. That's why I sent out the rider. I don't want them to make any changes, but they might be like, sir, we can't do this. And I go, oh, guess I get to break contract. And so my tour, I only go to 2 shows a year. I go to 2 very specific venues.
They hit you up. They're like, listen, dude, we completely renovated the room, all these things, but it's flu season right now. We can't find any cough drops. Is that okay? And you're like, no, I'm not doing that shit.
No, yeah. I need the cough drops and just the empty room with a nice shag carpet to lay on in the water cooler, and I'm good to go. So the name of the podcast is what, Teal?
What are my options?
Whammo! Let me pull out the scoreboard here. I actually got to update it a little bit because for those of you that missed it, Teal Hollow 1, Kyle, did some options. The day of, it was after the podcast, but I'll allow it. We're being nice to each other. I'm going to be cool with it. So, let's see. You had one on the board from previous week. You drank... Did you burp when you drank that Sprite during the spicy stream we did?
I was hallucinating.
Yeah, you were yelling at people at a Dairy Queen
heaven.
To not eat Popeyes.
That's probably one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, but it's so funny that it cancels out.
It's so funny.
Is me heaving and nearly puking in a Dairy Queen parking lot because we went to Dairy Queen after Popeye, before eating Popeye, because we're going to need ice cream, we're going to need cold things. And after I eat the hot shit, I get out. I'm in so much pain. People pull up and I start warning them. I'm like, guys, whatever you do, don't get the sauce. Do not get the sauce. Trust me, don't do it. Do not get the new sauce. It'll kill you. And if you were at Popeyes, it would make sense. They got all the posters for the sauce. But at Dairy Queen, they're going to go inside and they're going to be scared. They're like, somebody out in the parking lot is dying because they ate the sauce.
Because to add to
should we even order?
Add to the confusion, you have a large strawberry shake that you are chugging and pacing around the parking lot. So you've clearly gotten Dairy Queen. They have no sign that you've went somewhere else. And you're screaming, "Don't get the sauce. I'm actively dying. Don't get the sauce."
Oh my god.
And then you chug the Sprite. I didn't hear you burp, so I'll let that one slide. And then I was nice enough. You helped me change the battery of my Rav, and so I drove you to my nearest statue. You got that, so very good. Before we update for today, Teal is now up 3-0. Wow, what a good scoreboard. So, you challenged me in the audience to do a couple of things. What were those things again?
The 3 challenges were challenge 1, eat something really, really spicy. And it seems like most people did that. Second option was take a photo of a stranger's pet, hopefully with permission.
I only saw one person get permission. There were several people that just took photos of, like, there's this one Ishkomon posted where, I'll put it on screen for the audience. They took a photo. There's a guy getting groceries out of his trunk, and his dog happens to be looking behind him, and he just snapped that photo. So there's just the back of a man and his open trunk, and his dog just smiling at the camera.
It really looks like he had, like, flash on shutter sound, and the dog heard it and turned it back and is like, bro.
If you ever want to feel like the biggest pervert in the world, take a basic screenshot or photo with your phone and forget to turn the audio off. I've been just, like, in line at McDonald's, somebody sends me a funny meme, I click screenshot and it goes, click! And then everyone looks at me like I've just photographed them. And I go, no. Like, nothing makes me feel like a bigger pervert in public than the sound of a camera.
I think it should be illegal to turn that sound off.
Oh.
I think all phones, and I think it should be 3 times louder. I think if you take a photo, it needs to make a very loud, like, alarm sound to basically let everybody in the vicinity know that a photo was just taken, even if it's a selfie. Even if you're taking a picture of, like, your food that you're eating, it needs to go whoop and then, like, click.
Then we need a different sound for screenshotting. Because that's my main issue here, is I'm just trying to take a cute little screenshot, and then somebody thinks I've taken a photo of them. Maybe is that an issue on Samsung, or is that just an iPhone issue?
It should be a little, like, computer woman that says, don't worry, everybody, it's just a screenshot.
Don't worry, this one's a meme. They're all voiced by a Gilbert Gottfried AI. So it was spicy, stranger's photo, and what was the third one?
Make something cool out of clay or Play-Doh. You're about to slap some shit on the table, aren't you?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm gonna get both hands for this.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Fuck you, nobody did the clay. Bad option, It's the only one I didn't do. I'm gonna send you a photo. Here's proof that I ate the spicy. So that is 1 point for me. What a good photo, proving I ate the spicy. I look so sad. You get angry when you eat spicy. I just get sad.
God.
And
it looks like most people did the spicy. I saw Tino just posted in food today, got some goddamn tiki masala spicy. I think Drago probably gonna win. Drago was crying and dying. Jester ate ice cream. So there's that. Everybody went for the spicy. We had some complaints about the clay, that it was clay instead of Lego. Apparently I need to do a Lego challenge. So yeah, either you were a photo creep or you were in a lot of pain. So.
Exactly. So I was in pain, and I was a photo creep. I'm going to send you a couple more photos. I wanted extra credit. I know I don't get bonus points for that, you know. So there you go. That is a cat.
Okay, there's a random cat, and oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. The convertible car, dog in the passenger seat cruising. That's a good one.
It may have been a little unsafe. I was at a stopped intersection, and a dog pulled up next to me in a convertible, and I went, shit! Like, oh. And I panic grabbed my phone, and then the light turns green, and the car behind me honks. I'm like, shut up! I have to get this! So that's why it's like in front of me, because it was originally beside me. And right after I took the photo, the old lady who the dog's sitting in the lap turned and just stared at me, and I just like, hello.
My boy had the option to go to Walmart and buy a $1.70 jug of Play-Doh and make a dick and balls.
Yeah. And instead, I photographed a stranger. I'm much more comfortable.
Caused an accident at a freeway.
Yeah. So so that means it's time for you to ask the age-old question.
Yeah, dumbass. What are my questions? Sorry, shit. Hang on. Let me run it back. Run it back. Damn it. Forgot the name of the...
Whammo! Wait, it's Whamquo.
Wham! What are my options?
Well, Teal,
Sweet.
I'm glad you asked, man. I have let's see if you can pick up on what's going to happen here. This is the first week where I didn't think of it the day of. I spent all week concocting this. This is good.
Oh boy.
Challenge 1. Show me exactly $19.84.
Literally 1984?
Literally 1984.
Literally 1984. Yeah. I have not had change in my possession in like 3 months. I use card for everything.
I love how like simple that challenge sounds, and then you go, no, it's not. So maybe the next.
You know what I'm gonna have to buy to get 84 cents specifically? That's where. How am I gonna do that?
You can go to you can exchange like a 20 for change at a bank. You can go to a bank and say, I'm gonna give you 20. Give me 1984 exactly, please. Thank you.
I'll be like, what?
And then 16 pennies. So challenge number 2 for you: take a photo of the number 1984 printed somewhere.
What? Run that back by me one more time.
Take a photo of the number 1984 printed somewhere.
You trying to tell me something? If I've been censoring you? What's going on here?
So what I say printed, so it can't be like a screenshot of a computer. It can't be digital on a TV. I want a physical printed number, whether it's a price somewhere or on, a book that may or may not be called 1984 by George Orwell, or you have a copy of the movie. I want to see a photo of 1984 printed somewhere or physically represented. It can't be digital. And do you want to know the third option?
You want me to eat 1984 marshmallows? Is it something like that, buddy? What do you want? What is...
I would like you to eat 19 warheads and then take 84 sips of water.
I am going to break your arms.
I'm so happy. All 3, very achievable. Because you can buy the warheads, and so you can double up. You get your change back.
I'm not going to hop on the subreddit and watch somebody take 84 drinks of water.
84 sips. I will be counting, folks, if you want to do this at home. So as usual, we have a...
Oh, wow.
So I did something new this week. Go to the subreddit or in the comments below and guess the theme. Can you pick up on the theme this week, chat? I bet you can't. I'm really proud of myself. I don't think you're going to get 3. I think you're either going to get 1 point this week or 3 points. So I'm a little worried. We'll see how this plays out.
Can I eat 18 warheads at once?
Sorry, that's 19 warheads? Oh yeah, you could. You just need to consume 19 warheads, then take 84 sips of water.
Does it need to be 84 sips, or can I chug like 3 waters? And we're like, that probably comes out to 84 sips.
This is a week about precision. I want to see 1984 in cash and change precisely. I want to see the number printed 1984 or 19 warheads, 84 sips of water.
Teal, I was watching your video and you miscounted. You only took 82 sips, so it's null and void, doesn't count.
So tune into next week's podcast. There will be a timestamp where we react to Teal taking the 84 sips. You'll have to skip 12 minutes ahead. I thought you were just be like, I have to drink water.
That's the hardest part.
That's the craziest part for the community. I'm just trying to hydrate them. And I know some of them like sour candy, so I thought that sounded Adorable.
Wow.
So those are the options this week. Very proud of myself. Surely there will be no repercussions from Teal when he gives me my next options. Good for me. So while we were eating the spicy food, I was watching the YouTube video. We have the highlighted video already out. Shout out Ethan for getting that out. Lickety split. There is a frame in that video where you see.
Oh, I don't like that frame. I don't like that frame. I don't like that frame.
I don't know what happened in that frame. Because I was just like, I was eating dinner and watching the video kind of halfway, and I just glanced up, and you're just,
The little piece of chicken make me look like I got a goddamn baby tooth snaggletooth. I hate it.
Yeah, you look like you're about to say, hey, you guys in the Goonies. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
So I know last week you'd mentioned, I think you mentioned there was some sort of a swear jar where chat was tracking your swearing. You may have hit like 97 swears during the spicy stream.
Yeah, it all came out. I couldn't control it.
There was the iconic Danny Phantom moment, which just just tickled me, just was fantastic. So what have you been up to this week? I went to a concert, ate some spicy food with you, let you sleep on that lovely love seat behind you. And chat, if you would like this love seat and you're in the Kansas area, it can be yours for the low price of $50.
$50.
$50. Now he wants the couch.
Will you autograph it?
Yes. And
Ooh.
if I autograph it, I'll knock $19.84 off the asking price.
Will you hide little presents into cushions?
I think there's already little presents in the cushions. I think most certainly you'll find at least 5 of your needed warheads in that couch. Just
some candies, some coins, some old receipts.
Candies, coins, receipts. Yeah, everything you need to get started on Survivor. So yeah, what have you been up to, buddy?
Let's see. So I was at my job. I was off of my job. I went to a new wine store last night and bought a shitload of alcohols. I actually got them here.
Okay.
I got some alcoholic berry cider.
It's just showing the couch.
The couch.
I'll pop it up on screen.
We got some berry cider. I got some gingerbread creme.
Ooh. That sounds good.
I got some alcoholic eggnog.
Wait.
The thick stuff.
Is this a wine store or a liquor store?
It's wine, but they got the other stuff.
Oh, okay.
I got what is this? This is called a Forbidden Kiss French Rosé Sparkling Wine.
I'd like to go back. You put down the creamy milk one and said the other stuff. I don't know if that was intentional, but that was nice.
I'm pretty sure these are champagnes, so I kind of want to pop a bottle of champagne right now to celebrate.
Is it true champagne?
Yeah, it's champagne. Bottega Olorosa.
Ooh, so it came all the way from France?
I really like, just if it's in a pink bottle, I buy it.
Right. So you would have been perfect at the Chappell concert.
And then I'm gonna pop one open right now because I'm thirsty. Say 6 words.
6 words are hard to say. Oh, he really needs me to vamp. Jesus, he is.
Oh, look at this.
Did he make this?
I got myself a strawberry Bellini. That's breakfast wine. And then last but not least, I got a bunch of little Jamaican Me Crazies. These are alcoholic sodas.
Very good.
Yeah. I really only like social drink, but I like wine. I'm a wine mom. I'm a wine guy. I like the wine.
Which one did you pop open?
I was gonna pop open a little cooler.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pop a whole bottle of champagne. I was like,
I would love to pop a bottle of champagne, but like, I'm afraid that the cork is gonna break my computer monitor.
I assume you know, like, the champagne and bourbon rule.
What's that?
Champagne can only be called champagne if it's from the Champagne region of France. Otherwise, it's called sparkling wine.
Oh, well, that's stupid.
Otherwise, it's not really champagne. And then bourbon is just whiskey that legally was made in Kentucky. It can only be called bourbon if it was made in Kentucky.
I think I'm supposed to shake this.
Oh yeah, shake
then
the
pop it.
shit out of it, pop it. Yeah, you're in a shared living. For the audio listeners, picture your mother with a shake weight. She's really putting in the work on it. It's going to explode. This is too much shaking. I just have to advise him. I'd like it to funny explode, but he is shaking it too much. That is, you haven't even undone the foil at all. It's all the shake is going to go away by the time you get that foil off.
I'm scared.
Are you good at popping corks?
I think I'm gonna pop it.
You got this. I popped a champagne cork at my wedding. It was awesome. No, don't do it like that. It's not gonna go flying. There you go. There you go.
I'm scared. I'm gonna lose an eye.
No, you literally will not. You're gonna be fine. I
don't know how to open it.
This is Papa Tre talking to you. Yeah, keep shaking it and then push with both thumbs up. Twisting. It's not. Is it a twist off? Yeah. There you go. Oh. It's a fake cork?
Yeah. It's a fake. It's a fake.
Audio listeners, it has a beer bottle top under the cork.
They put a goddamn fake cork on top of a twist cap.
That's not real champagne. I'm sorry you got scammed. That's probably called like champagne. You got champagne from Arkansas. That's so cheap.
Shit.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Well, it should be easier to get open now. It should just be a normal twist off.
It's still, my hands are too wet.
This is the world's number one podcast. What is it?
Welcome back to week 1 of Teal Becomes an Alcoholic. You will be able to watch my descent in real time.
I think each week you need to open and review some sort of wine or liquid for the first time. This week is whatever this is, if he can get it open.
Oh, it's goozing.
Oh, it's goozing. You shook it too much.
Goozing.
You shook it.
Oh, it's goozing. It's goozing so hard.
It's gonna gooze on your computer. It's goozing on your computer.
It's goozing on my computer.
Are you?
I'm gonna put my mouth around the tip and just inhale the inhale.
No, yeah, that's good, man. Is that delicious?
Oh, I'm just gonna drink it from the bottle.
What's the name of this? Let's give them a shout out since they're your weekly wine review segment.
Bella Strada Strawberry Bellini Champagne. I like Bellinis.
What's a Bellini?
I don't know. This is yummy.
I just know I like it.
I just know I like
some pink drink. Nice. Well, what is it? What is it giving you? What notes are you getting from this Bellini?
Oh, that tastes like orange juice, but with strawberries.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good. Holy shit, that's good. Yo, that's good. That's yummy.
For the audio listeners on Spotify, that is not your radio messing up. There is indeed a TV on in the background on Teal's End that is occasionally coming through.
Judge Mathis is on TV right now. Sorry. Daytime television, you know how it is.
You are a wine mom. You're watching Judge Mathis pounding a wine on your lovely love seat. It's really bringing that color back, man. I love that.
I'm going to try and finish this bottle by the end of the recording.
Oh, no.
I might be unintelligible by the end of this, but so far, I give it an 11.
Are you streaming tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be a fun stream. You should absolutely attempt to finish the bottle. Did you get to see the supermoon yesterday?
Yes, it was pretty.
Did
you look at it through your telescope?
I did. Took a little time lapse. Don't have the video right now, but it was pretty cool. It was huge. It actually, I couldn't look at it through the telescope because it was so bright. It was like hurting my eyes. Oof. Yeah. Because it was just getting magnified through the telescope, so we had to attach the phone to it, lower the brightness a little bit. Big ass moon though. It's only, I think, 8%. It only appears 8% larger than, say, a normal moon. In other space news, which I know is what people really look forward to on this podcast, the 3i Atlas comet was finally taken a photo through one of our telescopes.
What's a comet?
Do you say what's a comet?
What's a comet?
A comet is a asteroid with a elliptical orbit around a solar body. So, asteroid, meteor, meteorite. It's an asteroid if it's just out there in space. If it's heading towards Earth, it's a meteor. Once it hits Earth, it's a meteorite. That's the 3 stages of that. A comet, usually icy, usually has a trail because when it gets close to the sun, the ice starts to melt, puts vapors off the back, gives it a pretty tail. They usually go from deep space to close by. That's why things like Halley's Comet come every 100 years or so. And we're seeing, because we've got this banging telescope system, we're seeing further and further out. This is actually the 3rd intergalactic. So this is from outside of our galaxy. It's only the 3rd one we've ever spotted from outside the galaxy. So this is a comet with a huge orbit.
When is Halley's Comet coming back? I want to see it.
We will be 90 years old-ish.
I'll be around.
It's going to be I think it's going to be 2095, 2096, something like that.
Oh, no, I'll be dead.
Yeah. I don't know that we'll... Oh, fuck, I forgot we're already 30. I was like, yeah, it'll be in 2090. That's in 90 years, we'll be 90.
You thought 90 from now? Yeah, no, we're dead, man.
Oh, fuck.
I ain't seeing that ever again.
Shit, man. So anyway, 3i Atlas, it's out there, and October 26th, it will make its very close path to Earth, and the diameter will be the size of the moon. So we're going to see a moon-sized object in the night sky, which sounds upsetting because you're like, cool comet,
damn,
but we're not used to suddenly there being a giant orb in the sky.
Are you gonna telescope that?
Oh, 100%. Some people are worried because of how big it'll be, but it's still gonna be like 5 AU from Earth, which for layman's is really far away between the orbits of Mars and Earth. So it'll be like halfway between each of us, which is still a pretty far distance. Anywho, so that is your Sun Tre science talk for the day. I have a question. You were very quick to bully my wife for not being attracted to pixels. You were very quick to be like, "What? Everyone likes to fuck a cartoon. You fool." Who's your celebrity crush?
Rhea Ripley's.
Rhea Ripley, my guy. Is that the type?
Yeah, I wish she would kill me. I wish she would push me down a flight of stairs. I wish she would crush my head like a watermelon. I wish she would stab me with various forks and other utensils. I wish she would like spray me with a hose to wake me up in the morning. She would kick me in my knees. She would hit me with brooms.
You know what this reminds me of? Have you seen Bruno?
Yes.
Okay, you know this scene where he goes to the manners school and he invites the like prostitute over that just assaults him, and he's like crawling out the window because he uses the safe word and he goes, "Fuck your safe word," and hits him with the like hard end of a belt, and he's like bleeding. He's like, "Fuck, this isn't funny anymore. Get me out of here." That's what you're looking for in a woman.
Oh, that's the dream.
That's the dream.
Any ladies are listening and you're between 6 and 8 feet tall, totally jacked with muscles, and just want to push a short, bald man down a flight of stairs. If that's what you're looking for in life, then hit me up. We were meant for each other.
Do you remember the hooker that Danny DeVito gets with on Early Always Sunny? Her name's Roxy. And she's, "Roxy, you're my best whore." That's what I'm picturing for you. Like, you are just once a week, she's like asked for like her cocaine money, and you go, "There you go, thank you," and then she spits on your forehead, and you go, "Okay, thanks."
I've always wanted to hire a prostitute, but just to hang out.
That's called an escort.
Oh,
that exists. You can do that. Now they sometimes will bone is like the lore, but
I don't. That's too much work. I just need like co-op buddy on Mario Kart sometimes.
Right. They have that service in gaming. Have you ever used it?
where you hire a woman to play with
There's
you?
a gaming service where you can hire an e-girlfriend to game with by the hour. Lots of streamers did it during the pandemic for just like easy content, because some are like $50 an hour, some are 10 an hour, and they're like, I'll help you win league games, I'll help you do this, and they just kind of flirt with you. You should do this for a stream. I would help fund this.
I might do this as a bit.
Yeah, I think
funny.
the service still exists. You should absolutely do this for a bit.
I just feel weird going to like Applebee's alone. I'm like, I just need a woman to sit there. I'm not ordering her any food because I'm just there for myself, but she does need to sit there so that I don't look like I'm there alone.
Whether you're performing in Korea or at an Applebee's, I need a woman in the corner just to
Just
sit
watching me.
there. What is this fetish? I just want a woman to sit in the corner while I eat subpar microwave food, whether that's soup or it's Applebee's. I just need her to sit there while I eat my McDonald's today. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I'm going to flip it to the emails. Teal is continuing to pound his Bellini. Now, is the bottle pink? Also? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, there's still so much in there.
Yeah, there's a lot in there. Oh boy, all right, we're about halfway.
Okay. So are you ready for the emails?
Yeah, hit me.
If people want to send us an email in the future, we were a little light this week. What should they do? Let's give them a reminder.
YouNeedMoney.com.
Once again, that's treneedsmoney2015@gmail.com. I think before the end of the month, I will make an official email, so that is easier to do. But for right now, keep the emails going there. I'll eventually set it up to forward to the new email, so you don't got to worry too much. But that's treneedsmoney2015@gmail.com right now, at least. Let me pop open the emails. Teal, sing the song. Oh!
Stop.
They didn't put their name, so I'm just going to say CM. I'll just say their initials. I am sentenced to die in a few days in a prison execution. I have not prepared at all for an escape. Whammo. To escape prison and survive my doom, please hurry. What are their options to escape prison and survive doom?
Have you tried saying I'm sorry? Maybe they'll change their mind. Maybe they'll let you go. You ain't gonna build a tunnel in a week.
Okay, so let's see how this plays out. This is our weekly improv segment. We're 3 weeks running. The fans are loving it. You're gonna be the criminal, and you're gonna try this apology strat, and I'll be the judge that's about to sentence you to death, basically. Okay.
Okay.
Here's the honorable judge, Tre. He'll be presiding. Please be seated. Hello. Hello, criminal.
Hi.
Oh.
Hello. Your Honor, hello.
I was saying hello to the group, but hello to you as well. You seem to be awfully chipper today, given the circumstances.
Yeah, I'm not going to jail.
Okay, now typically your lawyer would speak for you, but I see it says here in my notes you're representing yourself today.
Yes.
Yeah, do you think that is a good idea?
Oh, hell yeah.
What do you think gives you the confidence and knowledge to represent yourself today?
I saw Law and Order on TV.
Okay.
I saw an episode.
You saw an episode of Law and Order TV. Very good, very good, very good. That's good to see. Now, it says here you're pleading guilty, but that you're sorry.
Listen, I only killed 40 people, but I feel really, really bad about it. And I'm very, very sorry. So bygones be bygones. How about it?
Well, I do like to think about how bygones be bygones. The sheet doesn't stop at the 40 murders. Honestly, that's not even my biggest problem. The problem here is you also made sure to take the back wheel off of each of their bicycles first, and then stored them in your closet. And then you would throw their own feces onto these tires before killing them. Now that eludes me.
Your Honor, nuh-uh.
So your argument for 40 murders is that you are truly sorry, but for the more detail oriented crimes of rubber pooping, you say nah.
Yes, Your Honor.
I've heard all I need.
Nuh-uh.
All I need to say. That'll be that'll. How do they end judge? How do they end? How do they end law? What do they?
I think he just either says you're good to go, man, or he says death.
Oh yeah, death, definitely death.
Ah.
But death by Rhea Ripley. I'll be nice about it.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
If I knew that was all it took to get murdered by Rhea Ripley, I would have done murdered so many more fast.
I would have done this way sooner.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Speaking of death in prison, so you don't get the Rhea Ripley defense, unfortunately. It actually doesn't go through. You're on your last week. They ask you to let them know what your last meal is. What is your last meal?
What is my last meal? I always hear the do something that's out of season, so they have to delay.
By the way, they just don't do that.
Yeah, they just kill
They'll
you.
just
They're
kill
like, well,
you.
Shit.
Yeah,
They're like, one shamrock shake, please, and a pumpkin spice latte together. They can't be separate.
I think.
They're like, well, we can't kill him. I know the one guy, I guess a lot of prisons don't do that anymore because of one asshole that ruined it for everybody, where he ordered like 3 steaks, 2 lobsters, a bunch of veggies, a bunch of potatoes, and a shake, and he took one bite and said, all right, I'm full.
Yep.
Which is really, really funny, but now a lot of prisons don't do that anymore, which sucks. Because I think the funnest part about killing somebody is getting to choose your last meal.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's just cool that you're like, what's the last thing I eat?
Because on it, that's the one thing prison, like, maybe it's cool to get a death sentence, because normally when you die, your last meal is like grapefruit, or like pudding, or whatever slop the nursing home put together. But you just be like, all right, I would like a extra large s'mores blizzard. That's gotta be there. I would like some original from the 1990s bowl of Trick cereal with some just nice whole milk. Next to that, I'm having a Sonic Ultimate Bacon Sausage Breakfast Burrito. Okay, so that's gonna be, you know, the dessert, but the main thing is gonna be pork cutlets, mashed potatoes with white gravy, and some nice, lovely on the cob buttered corn. Ooh. And also from
Remember,
Sonic.
we can just make that. We can just make that. You don't have to kill someone to get this.
And then also
there are easier ways.
Also from Sonic, a Root 44 ounce vanilla Dr. Pepper with light ice. A lot of fast food in this. Do I not eat real food? And there's got to be one more thing. Oh, a Chinese buffet. And that is...
Your Honor, for my final meal, I would like 18 warheads. I would like 84 sips of water, please.
Once again, it's 1984, not 1884.
I'm gonna fail this challenge because I'm not gonna eat enough warheads.
I would like to remind you, it's so clearly 1984. 1884 would have been a very different book.
Literally not 1884.
So that is my last meal. It's a pretty good last meal. So what do you got? Beat that.
I hear that if you ask for something from a restaurant, like the cafeteria just tries to make it similar. So, like, imagine ordering a McDouble, and then they just make you a basic-ass cafeteria burger, and they're like, it's close enough, and you're just like, damn. So, I don't know. I feel like some fried chicken and some mac and cheese and some hot wings and 6 different soups and a woman in the corner to watch me.
Honestly, Judge, you pick the meal. Just get a woman in the corner. What?
We just need her to watch.
I don't know how to work this into the title of the video, but it needs to be in there somehow. God,
Podcast episode 8. Put a woman in the corner of the room and have her watch.
I already
Eat
see
Various
the
Foods.
thumbnail. It's me and you prominently in the front left of the thumbnail, and then she's in the distant back on the right side of the phone, just sitting in the corner. Wow, that's awesome, man. The only thing you know of any of the hypothetical questions I've asked has been whether or not there's a woman in the corner. So I hope we answered that question. Just say you're sorry, stupid. Or you know what? Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. This one is from Drago. I've been trying to build my physical media collection, especially in the movie aspect, but I have no idea what are some important movies that I need to have. Please give me recommendations. Please tell me what are my options. All of them.
You can never have enough physical medias.
That's what I say. I've got so much physical media. And if you actually love movies and you're not collecting to be pretentious, that means you love the bad movies, you like the medium movies, you like the There Will Be Bloods and Everything Everywhere All at Once. I've got like 23 Nicolas Cage movies on my shelf, but then I've got, some Criterion Collection stuff. But if you had to ask what's most important, Everything Everywhere All at Once. What do you got?
What's your favorite movie?
Okay, so I just gotta give my favorite movie of all time. It changes
Without saying Schindler's List.
No, that's not on my top 4. So my top 4 on Letterboxd is what I'll give because they move around a little bit. Is Shawshank Redemption? I think it's the most perfect.
Oh, that's what I meant to say. I get those two mixed up.
Very. Both movies feature a prominent red thing, which is fun. One is a color, one is the name of a character. But yeah, I think Shawshank Redemption. So if I can't pick that, my number 2 movie slot, which always slots with Shawshank, is Independence Day. I think it is peak popcorn cinema. Not just Will Smith, Jeff Goldblum. Both in their peak in the 90s. It's like when Jay-Z collabed with Linkin Park. It is Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith, and they're fighting an alien invasion. They developed computer tech to model all of the alien spaceships in a way that had never been done before. They were able to track these hundreds of spaceships. A lot of the CG stands up. They do a lot of practical. They do a lot of models. At one point in the film, Will Smith wins a gunfight with an alien ship, makes him crash. Will Smith wanders through the desert, finds the alien, opens it, makes first contact with an alien, and he says, "Welcome to Earth," and then sucker punches the alien in the face, because that's how aliens get knocked out also, and then he lights a cigar, sits on the alien, and goes, "Now that's what I call a close encounter." Now, if that's not why cinema was made, I don't know what is. Then it has the best president, real or fiction, that's ever been made. Mankind, that word should have new meaning today. We should put aside our petty differences and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. He does that. Quaid, I'm back! Straight into the fucking, wow. Right up the butthole of the alien spaceship. They use a computer virus to hack into the alien spaceship, because that's how alien spaceships, they have a USB port. Everyone knows that. Oh,
I was waiting for you to describe Shawshank Redemption the same way. Like, Morgan Freeman!
In the peak, he's still 100 years old, even though it's the 80s. And the main character, who will never have any work ever, even though he does amazing, and I don't know his fucking name, even though I've seen Andy Dufresne, don't know the actor, I've seen him 1,000 times in that movie, couldn't tell you who plays him. Number 3 is probably Wolf of Wall Street. 4 would be Interstellar, and 5 is Everything Ever All at Once.
Good picks.
You've got your film bro, your classic, your what the fuck is going on, little bit of everything there. What do you got?
My favorite movie is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's got the funny cartoon in it, and it's in real life, and it's a good movie. Jessica Rabbit. Oh, good movie. My favorite movie.
It's got Christopher Lloyd. He's terrifying in it, especially at the end. Obviously, when the eyes come out and you realize he's a tone.
That's a Zemeckis movie. Another one of my top favorites. Back to the Future.
Yep.
Classic.
Ronald Reagan, the actor. One of my favorite things to quote of all time. That's how I remember which president was an actor.
My favorite recent movie, so probably Parasite. I think Parasite's my favorite modern movie.
It's pretty
Maybe
good.
one of the best movies ever made. I like it a lot.
Going back to Roger Rabbit, do you know that it like changed the industry with there's a term, tip the lamp.
I think that's the best, like, most impressive scene ever put to cinema is the bumping the lamp.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, in most movies where you want CG plus a character, especially back in the day, you would just have a still frame. That way it's easier for them to track. They're like, okay, the shelf is there, the light hits here. But halfway through this scene, Roger Rabbit's insane, and he just punches the light source. It's swinging, so like the cartoon shadow is moving, the character shadows are moving.
I want to make it clear, if you haven't seen this movie, Roger Rabbit's not a real person. He's a thing called a cartoon. So he's a cartoon. So the whole movie, you got real people and you got cartoons, and they're side by side. It's being drawn frame by frame. But yeah, they got to do real lighting on fake cartoons. They bump this lamp, so the light's constantly going whoosh, whoosh. And they have to animate that in real time, in real scene, and it's so good. Props, if a cartoon bumps into a box, the box like gets knocked over in real life, and they had like a guy under the floor like tip it over. It's like, so it's best movie ever made.
It's a very good movie. It's a very good movie.
Not just impressive practically, but the script,
it's a lot of fun.
It's a good movie.
I think there's a new runner for one of the better, at least American modern movies, and that would be. Have you watched One Battle After Another yet?
No, but I hear it's pretty good.
Dude, Sean Penn, Leo DiCaprio, I can't remember the lady's name, unfortunately. The score, Benicio del Toro. Oh my god. It's such a... So you know how I sometimes have my Brian Griffin pretentious moments? Halfway through this movie, I looked at my wife and I went, this is an important film. And I hated myself for it, but I was like, this is an important movie. They're going nuts. So, and then it's, again, just a great movie with a great message in a modern setting and great acting. Oh, that might be maybe my top 20 right now already. I gotta rewatch it.
I was gonna go see that. I'm sure it's extremely good, very important, but the movie about the guy where he turns into a chainsaw monster, that's coming out in like a week, so I was probably gonna go see that instead. So, you know, you gotta make choices.
You gotta make choices with film. I think next week I'm gonna see. I just want to see Tron Ares in IMAX. And
yes. Oh my god, I hate Tron. Tron is like my favorite Disney thing. I've been a Tron fan ever since I played Kingdom Hearts 2 back in 2005. I am the Tron OG. There are 12 people that like Tron, and I'm one of them.
Okay.
But I love the series. Disney hates the series. And they hate that you like the series, and they keep punishing you. Like Jared Leto.
Yeah, I don't like Jared
so
Leto.
So mad.
I'm not going to see. Yeah, see, you like it for a lot of the plot and the characters, yes, and they keep ruining that. I like it.
Yeah, they had the TV show was amazing, and the TV show is the angriest I've ever been. They aired new episodes of the Tron TV show on Disney Channel for kids. And what time slot do you think that show had?
For Tron for kids, 4 p.m. right after school.
No.
When?
This is not a joke. I know because I had to TiVo it. 2 a.m. Genuinely, new episodes would air on Disney Channel at 2 a.m. Disney was trying to kill that shit so hard. I'm like, this is insane. I've never seen a worse time slot in my life. That's like Adult Swim time slot. Like, oh,
just like a little bit of Toonami type time slot. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not a big Tron fan, which is why I just the visuals look yummy, and I want to see them on the big
Yeah.
screen. I'm not gonna care about the plot or the characters at all. Probably that's gonna suck. But every time I see just sneak peeks of the visuals, I'm like, I just gush, and I want to see it in big. It's like when you watch,
Plus the Nine Inch Nails doing a soundtrack.
dude, Trent Reznor, he kills it. He killed it on Social Network. Did you say they're making a sequel to the Social Network, the Social Network 2?
That's really goofy. I don't know why they're doing that.
and and it doesn't have Trent Reznor coming back. It doesn't have the director. It doesn't have Sorkin coming back to write the very tight script. It doesn't have Mark Zuckerberg, not Mark Zuckerberg, the fucking actor. The
Zuck actor.
Yeah, the Zuck. He's just the Zuck actor. He plays Mark Zuckerberg in every movie. But they updated because people were pissed. Like, why would you call it the Social Network 2? That's fucking stupid. So they updated the title, and now it's called The Social Reckoning.
Oh.
Which still shit. Maybe worse.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Yeah, there's a lot. There's no new updates on The Simpsons 2, unfortunately, so that sucks. I was really looking forward to more Simpsons 2
Yo,
news.
they're making a Simpsons 2. Did you
Yeah,
know they're making
dude,
a Simpsons
they're
2?
making a Simpsons 2. How far are you on your wine? Oh, you're not finishing that before the end of the pod. There's no way.
No.
That would be not healthy at a certain point.
It's hitting me.
All right, I got a couple more emails here. Oh, how much would someone have to pay you, if any, to quit your job and stream full time? Am I crazy?
Yeah.
Are we not? I think you stream more than, and I know this is gonna be controversial because it's usually Gur streamer doesn't stream enough. You stream more than the average 10K viewer streamer.
I think to a consumer, the idea of a full-time streamer is like someone who's live for like 14 hours a day.
No, that's only like Hassan, Destiny X. Most streamers are not doing that, even if they're full time. That's like Ludwig is live 3 hours a day, 4 or 5 days a week, and he is like the most "this is a job to me" streamer, I would say. But I mean, I've answered that question. I mean, I mean, now I'm a full time podcaster. I streamed like once a week now, but. You've been asked this before, and you said none. You were like, I need the job.
Unrelated, quick side note real quick. I think I'm losing weight. I can see my chin.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Good for you.
Damn. I'm starting to, normally the chin, it just kind of blends into my neck like a thumb, but it's starting to pop out. I'm starting to get a chin. Damn.
So what do you think that's from? What do you... What are you going to attribute that to, Rizzler?
I don't know. Maybe the wines make it. I don't know.
The sugary, sweet, fruity wine is definitely to blame for the weight loss.
I just have like when you're at a bar and you have beer goggles and someone looks more attractive, but it's myself. So I'm looking at myself and I'm seeing myself as more attractive than I normally do.
I've been there where it's real problematic, where I'm like at a party or something and I'm drunk and I walk past, like I go to the bathroom and then I look at the mirror and I go, damn, good for everyone else today that they get to see that. Absolutely been there.
I feel like if it was just a few hours, I don't. It would be nice to not have a job and to just stream. That would be the dream if I could financially do that. Because as long as it's not like feels like a job.
Right.
I would never want it to be 14 hours a day and I'm just like reacting to like politics.
The most like stream as a job is you stream 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, and then you have an editor take that. They turn that into like your 2 weekly like high octane YouTube videos, then the ad revenue from that funds stupider Twitch streams. It's like the Mr. Beast / Ludwig formula.
I already announced next year, at the end of the year, I'm going to switch to focusing more on like YouTube and TikTok. Like I'm going to lock in like daily TikToks weekly multiple videos, and then on stream I'm just gonna do shorter, like, little multiplayer fun stuff. But I'm gonna try and have 1 year of like just like making a shitload of content.
Oh, okay. So you just mean all of next year.
I feel like I have so much stuff that if I died tomorrow is just gone, that I just want to like get it out there.
Oh yeah. Because we've got like our VOD channels, our TikToks, I think I'm gonna have it in my will that some poor soul is gonna have to find every channel I've ever had, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, or otherwise, and then just make a mega cut and it's just streaming constantly somewhere. I don't know where it would be, and so you just walk by and you're like I don't want my urn to be on the fireplace. I want a monitor of the mega cut of me just constantly yapping. And Grandpa won't shut the fuck up. He's in the Among Us era again, and he's pissed that they're acting sus.
You're gonna be like the musicians where they blow up after they die.
Yeah. Oh. That'd be great. Are there any Twitch streamers? How would a Twitch streamer blow up after they die?
like somebody just like takes all their content and just like, yeah, and then it just, I don't know.
Yeah, somebody finds a clip and they're like, damn, sweet content, please don't be dead already. Like, that would kind of suck. I'm sure that's happened to somebody.
I've had some YouTube channels that I like and they haven't uploaded in years, and I go to the most recent video and I scroll to the comments and everybody's like RIP, and I'm like, oh
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's yeah, I mean, that's just, I have that habit where I'll just reach out or email. I'll be like, hey, are you living life or are you dead? Please tell me. I'm worried.
Are you dead?
Yeah, I've absolutely done that to many people. Like, anybody that I know that's chronically online, if I don't see them for a week, I'm like, I'm gonna message them, and they're like, no, yeah, I'm just touching grass. And I'm like, okay, thanks for letting me know. Appreciate that. That's good to know. Oh,
when I die, I'll let you know.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I'll make sure to give a really good eulogy for you. I'll
keep the podcast going, and just do like a
your
stupid
casket
Charlie Kirk
sat
thing
right there.
I was gonna say just keep the monitor there and show the couch, but I'm not there, so it's just this, and
Yeah.
you just talk for the entire duration.
You do a Steve from Blue's Clues where you just like walk off screen, and then we hear an anvil hit the grounds, and we're like, well, I guess that was that. Speaking of that being that, this has been the What Are My Options podcast. Whammo! Thank you. How would you rate this podcast out of 5?
Strawberry Bellini.
Give it a strawberry Bellini out of 5 on Spotify if you haven't already. Send an email if you haven't already. Go to the subreddit. Your options are show me $19 in cash and 84 cents precisely. Eat 19 warheads and then sip 84 sips of water in that order. And lastly, take a photo of 1984 printed or physically manifested somewhere. That is it from us. I have been Trey.
I'm Teal.
Hey, goodbye.
Adios.
Goodbye.
Yeah, dumbass, what are my questions? Sorry, shit. Hang on, let me run it back.